Hi, it's West. It's me. A bunch of you were requesting that I did a follow up to my segment or my last video, which was about delivering culturally sensitive care to the LGBTQ community. And there were just a few things I wanted to add to my last video. Um, some kind of staggering statistics, and I've been doing some research. One of them is that 74%, about 74% of all LGBTQ people are to experience harassment and or violence in their life. And us as healthcare workers, it looks like we can influence and or provide 64% of an intervention to those people had we asked the question. So one of the big things is us as healthcare providers asking the question and talking honestly about that and asking, hey, have you been neglected, abused, mistreated? Is there a resource that we can provide you for feeling that way? There were a few other things, kind of in the vignette that I thought were really important. And this is actually the Journal for Nurse Practitioners. I read that a lot just because I am a nurse and hopefully one day a nurse practitioner. But this is sort of passionate to me. Hold on. It says right here, 74.1% of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, or intersex students are harassed or threatened in American schools. 1 out of every 3 of the LGBTQI students involved kills themselves. Now, 33% of all of those students kill themselves. That is not okay. That is not a statistic that is okay. That is like 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 times higher than the national average of people that commit suicide. That's not okay. We need to take an honest look at what is going on in our society and in our politics. And I know. I'm gonna get up close and personal, but I know, for example, that right now Trump is, which I will not call President Trump. He is not my president. He is not for me. Trump is trying to belittle and get rid of and erase transgender rights, and I'm not okay with that. And honestly, I'm gonna call you out. Anybody who is my friend, my family, my coworker should not be okay with that. He is trying to get rid of transgender rights, transgender marriage, equality in the bathrooms, even as simple as healthcare coverage, and this is not okay. This is something that transgender people have fought for a long time to get rights and to make sure that we are heard and to make sure that we are allowed healthcare coverage under Obamacare, which I know was repealed by, again, President Trump. So it's important that we all write our congressmen and or women, and we make sure that we make it known that we are not okay with this. This is not okay. It's a sad day in society when all humans are not treated as equal, even though our Constitution says that every human is given God-given and inalienable rights, which I don't care what you substitute God for, universe, metaphysics, chemical, whatever. It really bothers me when me, myself, and others like me are treated subhuman and that we are treated as though we have no rights and we have no voice and we have no opinion. So I am calling to all of you out there watching this that we need to rise up and we need to have a voice and we need to express how we feel, and no longer shall we be voiceless. No longer shall we feel like we cannot project our voice out there into whatever political realm it is. And you know what, this is something I'm passionate about, and I almost feel like I should do something more. Like I should run for political office, or I should be out there as a patient advocate or a political advocate or some sort of lobbyist. And if that's what you guys think, then I will do that. If you guys don't feel like you have a voice, then I will provide that voice. And here in my hometown, or I guess where I'm currently living, which is Mandan and or Bismarck, North Dakota, I am currently vying for a few different candidates that are pro LGBTQ, and I'm really trying to support them and help them. Anyway, I'm really hoping that you guys shared my video on medical and culturally sensitive care towards the LGBTQ community. So I'm going to kind of feed off of that. But one thing, and you know what, I'll put all the papers away. One thing that was kind of interesting that actually came up today was transgender patients in our hospital anyway are supposed to have their own room. Now, that means that they cannot have a roommate, either with their birth gender or identified gender. Now, me and a certain provider talked about this, and very short, like, it wasn't really even a chat, it was more like a passing by, but I kind of took offense to that. Like, like, if you identify as a male and you're transitioning to male, then you should be paired with a male roommate. Now, again, vice versa, if the same goes for female. But it's not very fair to segregate us, and it's not very fair to put us in our own room and say that we can't have a roommate, and that it's not okay, and it's not okay to share a bathroom, and no, this isn't okay. You know, we as transgender people want to be treated just like anybody else, and that includes, you know, our healthcare and our rights and our privacy, and anyway, I kind of feel like this is maybe a tangent, but maybe I'll make it an entire new video for this, but I just kind of wanted to follow up. Today is October 22nd at about 11:15 p.m. I stayed up kind of late. I can't sleep. All of this has kind of been bothering me, and just, you know, again, Trump out there trying to dissolve marriages and dissolve rights and take away my rights as a human just because I identify differently than he does, or someone he knows does, and that's not okay. We need to stand up. We need to tell him that this is not okay. We need to tell the Senate that this is not okay, and that those of us, we deserve rights just like anybody else. So again, if you're my friend or acquaintance, my coworker, please share this. We need to make sure that everybody around knows. So, thank you for watching. And again, I'm always open to comments, questions. Just please message me. I will be here for that, and I will talk to you. Thanks.